What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the oh so infamous Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. Now, I bought this because it was so hyped up and I was shocked at the shade range just like everybody else, and I could not believe it. And I also figured they probably aren't going to have my shade. So I don't know if you could tell on the camera, I'm wearing it today. I did get this with 2-day shipping, so I got it. When did I get this? Last week. It's been a week since I've had it, so I have been testing it out. I don't want to do first impressions because like that doesn't really give me a lot. But like I said, I don't know if you can really tell from camera, but I'm looking like ashy right now because this is not quite my shade, but the shade options were very limited. But I still want to test it out because I have never bought a Tarte foundation or anything. Now, I don't believe Tarte had any excuse for coming out with the 12 or 18 shades that they came out with. Like, there's no excuse. Even though this was hyped up, and I get that aspect of it, it's like, you could have waited. People were still going to buy it. Even if you didn't come out with it for another 2 months, people were still going to hop on the train and buy it. So I just kind of feel like Tarte, like, why? So, like I said, I think what I'm going to do, honestly, is really just not even... I don't know if I want to just not purchase like from brands like foundations that don't have the colors, or what is like really, I don't know the decision I'm going to make in regards to that, because I feel the same way about Physicians Formula. They never have foundation shades like at all, and their newest foundation came out and I still more shades than they normally do, but still not that great, and I still bought it. And I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm just going to return it because honestly, they don't have my shade. I'm not going to try to make it work. Why should I have to try to make a foundation work for me? You know what I mean? And as far as the shade, and sometimes, yeah, sometimes you're like kind of have to mix shades, or I do have the NYX foundation mixers, which is fine because sometimes a shade, I have a foundation and the shade is just a little bit too light or a little bit too dark going throughout the season. I don't have a problem with that, but when they just don't make my shade at all, like that's what I have a problem with. And like I said, this is not quite my shade. It's not horrible. I got the moisturizing one, or the hydrating foundation, because I have super dry skin, which I will talk about. So I didn't get the matte one. Also in the matte one, they really didn't have a shade that matched me at all. Like, there wasn't a shade that would even come close to working for me either. I think the one comparable to like this shade, which is the shade Tan Sand, was lighter, so I didn't even try to. And like I said, I have dry skin, so I didn't want to try the matte formula just because I don't think it'll work for my skin personally. Plus, this foundation is $39, which if you watch my channel, you know I'm a drugstore girl. I will buy my foundations from the drugstore. I have no problem with that. So this is too busting my budget as far as foundations concerned, but I still wanted to try it because I thought, well, if this is going to be such an awesome foundation, then I want to give it a go. So my review of this, now it is winter, you know, and it's dry, it's cold, and I have dry skin, so this does not wear on my skin well at all. And I know it's the hydrating formula. I think it's supposed to have like hyaluronic acid in, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure. Where's the box at? Here's the box. Has a lot of methacones in it. Yes, I'm not sure what it is that it's supposed to have in here, but there's a lot of cornstarch in here. What? Yes, I'm not sure what hydrating properties it's supposed to have in it, but it's supposed to have some type of hydrating properties in it. So, but my skin is too dry right now for this to work for me. Now, you can't tell from on camera, but I set this with a powder as well, which really helped the flawlessness of it, and also not to make me look super, super ashy. But this does not wear long. After about 4 hours, it starts to like dry onto like the dry patches of my skin on my face. And it's really weird because I don't have a foundation that's done that to me. But I do try to stay away from wearing foundation during winter just because I do have really dry skin. But like I said, this did not wear well on me. It doesn't even look good on my skin, honestly. When I put it on, I have, like I said, and it might be my skin, it's just like so dry that right now that it's just nothing's working for it. But for $39, this should work for me all the time, no matter what the condition is. This should work for me, and it just didn't. No matter, I was putting on hydrating primers, everything, nothing made it look good on my skin. And then, like I said, until I set it with powder, then it looks fine, you know what I mean, and my face looked good and flawless. But up close, you can just see the dryness of this, and it's just horrible. And like I said, this probably would work for me during the summer, honestly, but I'm not even gonna waste my time because again, this is $39 and it should work for me at all times. So I am going to be returning this, and this is just based on my own personal opinion of it. I saw other people's reviews on it, but I wanted to try it myself, and I just feel like even if it didn't have the controversy or the negative reviews, I still would not keep this. I don't like it. I don't think it's worth $39. Like I said, it did not work for my skin. It may work for those that have normal to oily skin, perhaps. I mean, this formula, I'm not even going to try to tackle the matte formula because I just don't think it's, like I said, it's going to mesh with my skin, and I just don't want to. So yeah, like, I could see this working for some people. It doesn't work for me, even though this is the hydrating one. Like I said, I feel like for my dry skin, it just doesn't look good at all. And it's just really disappointing because it is $39, almost 40 bucks. And like I said, this should work for me at all times, and it doesn't. Now, I want to say that I don't hate all Tarte products. I did get their Blush Bazaar, which, you know, looks like this with all the blushes. And I do think they make excellent blushes. However, as far as their foundation is concerned, I have never really wanted to try any of their foundations. This is my first go with it. I do have the Tarte Shape Tape. I also have it in the color Tan Sand. Not the hugest fan of that concealer. Again, because I have dry skin, so it just dries out under my eyes like crazy bad. So I'm not like on that whole bandwagon to begin with, but like I said, I did want to try the foundation, especially when I saw that they were coming out with a hydrating one, because I thought, oh, well, maybe it'll have that full coverage, but it won't be so, you know, matte and heavy and cakey. But like I said, it's not heavy. Like, you can feel it on your skin, but it's not super heavy. It is lightweight. It's not the best. It's not full coverage at all whatsoever, but I'm not like a huge full coverage junkie, so that's not a problem for me. But I don't like it. I didn't send it back, which is why it's going back in the box, and I'm going to be shipping this off back to Tarte, and I'm sorry, Tarte, but I gave it a try. I feel like I gave it a fair go. Like I said, I tried it out for about a week or so, and it's just, I feel like right now, while I'm talking right now, it's like drying down on my skin, and my skin is kind of getting tight, and I don't like that feeling. So I really want to wash this off. Let me see. So while I'm talking about Ashy news, while I'm at it, I also want to address Logan Paul, because he did make his return to YouTube, and which is fine. And I know people have dissected his video or whatever. I will reserve my opinions for what his actions are going forward, because I don't think that, for me, and this is just my personality, like, I already have a negative connotation towards him, thoughts towards him, so anything he does would not have been good enough, if you know what that means. Because it just doesn't erase all the other stuff he's done before. So the true test of it will be what he does during forward. Now, I will say that I did, like, you know how somebody doesn't really understand like empathy or feelings? Like, I feel like he doesn't understand that, and that's why the video came across kind of weird, because it was like he was trying to understand it, but he really doesn't understand feelings like that, and he's pushing and trying so hard to make himself feel that it just was like weird. Like, it was like a commercial for suicide. Like, it was just weird. It was just weird, and that's just, like I said, that's my opinion on it. I think he did try, and he wanted it to come across in some way. I think he should have stayed out of the video, to be completely honest. I don't think he needed to be in the video, and I think that kind of took away from the message, because everybody was kind of, I know I was just like watching him and like his reactions and his facial expressions, but again, none of that really matters, honestly. Like I said, it's only been like a month since the incident happened, so like I said, only time will tell that true test, that true change in his behavior, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I do think that his channel should have been suspended for at least like 2 months, and he should have gotten a big penalty like the rest of us small YouTubers who are no longer going to be monetized after the end of this month, which, like I said, it's fine. Not about the money for me. I do this for the fun of it, and I wasn't like I was making money anyways, but it's, and like, I'm going to keep doing it. Like, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to try to be, you know, improve my videos and the quality and everything, and just have a lot of fun with it, and that's all we can do. So again, to my small YouTubers, stay up, stay strong, stay positive. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you next time. Bye.